Hello, everyone, and thank you very much for still tuning in to this another session for today, where I will talk about the power of mobility, how we reduce cost, errors, and carbon footprints with real time data. Well, firstly, I would like to thank the organizer of this online conference for inviting us to speak to this meeting. And today, I am very happy to talk to you about the company that I work for, Resco.net, and how we actually help companies, especially in the renewable sector, to boost the productivity of their field workers when it comes to digitalization and mobility as well. So my name is Jane Capotolan and I am the business development manager here in Resco. And my job consists of communicating with partners and clients and really understand their processes and see the gap with these companies on how we, Resco, can actually fill it up with our solution. And please, if you have any questions, you can always ask them during the presentation, and it will be answered in real time through the chat box below. So let me tell you more about the company. Resco has been in the market for 21 years now. And over this time, we actually built a strong relationship for about 600 plus partners. And they helped us implement our solution up to 100 plus countries. And we are very happy to say that we actually have at least 250,000 users of our Resco technology. And we have two offices. One is in Boston, Massachusetts, and the second one is in Bratislava, Slovakia, where I am actually based. Here in Bratislava, we're very much focusing on the European side, the Eastern Hemisphere, and the Boston one is for the Americas region. And here are some of the clients of Resco, 2,200 plus and still counting. Maybe some of these are very familiar to you. We work with EDP Renewables. We also have Blue Knight Energy Partners. MHI Vestas Offshore Wind is one that I would tell you more about later on the next slide, and how we really collaborate with each other. And as you can see, we actually have Microsoft. So Microsoft is our partner, at the same time a client of ours, and we have been cooperating for a very long time, and we are very much integrated with their Microsoft Dynamics 365. So I think that no matter which backend that you're using or any database, we are very much ready to integrate. So this case study will be divided into three parts. One would be for what's the business challenge, and the second one would be what was the solution that we gave to them, and last is the feedback from them. So what was the challenge for them? Because production of renewable energy is a worldwide priority, MHI Vestas decided to expand. So from 300 employees, they expanded to 3,000 more plus employees, which are actually mostly technicians handling the maintenance of the turbines. Because of this reason, they want the efficient servicing of these turbines to become really the priority of the company. Because all of the turbines are actually in the sea, there's very less chance that there is a internet connectivity or even Wi-Fi there. And because of the physical requirements of these technicians, because they need to climb an actual turbine, the technicians must be mobile. So they're not able to operate in their laptop, neither with a pen and paper while they're actually climbing in the ropes, hanging in the ropes and fixing the blade. So this was a challenge for the company. And how did actually Resco help them with this problem? So we offer them the mobile app that enables this technician to access and really work with the company's data no matter where they are. So even in offline mode, they're very much ready to go when it comes to doing their job. So the solution actually helped them throughout the maintenance process, even reporting back to their manager about the answered checklist or whatever information that needs to be updated as soon as possible. So this how actually Resco helped them. So what was the feedback from their side? After using our solution, they were actually able to save 90% of their allocated budget because they were only able to use the 10%. The deployment was actually just 2 weeks time when it comes to this one. And after they applied the solution, it was very well received, especially from the end user, the field workers. And until now, they have been using our company and they have been our clients since 2017. So now let me talk to you more about our Resco field operations solution. So when it comes to field operation solution, it's more than just an app. So it's actually a complete solution in your hands. With many pre-built modules, you can combine together and obtain exactly what you need. So for example, we will start with the digital questionnaires. You can customize it as how you want it to be. The user interface or how you want the app to look, you can obviously customize it as to how you want, depending on the user as well. Team management, for example, you can schedule tasks to your field workers, data dashboards, mobile reports, digital signature is also there. Some could be legally binding signature. We also have code scanning. Multi-language support. We promote localization as well. And we are very happy to say that we support at least 40 languages. And everything is really offline functionality. You can obviously work where you are, wherever you are, whether there's an internet or not. And also API for the third-party system integration. So it doesn't matter which backend that you're using, Resco would be here and very happy to integrate whatever the system that you might be using. So these, for the use cases, I would say, when it comes to this one, the product is very beneficial, especially for the renewable sector. So when it comes to asset maintenance, it could be with the turbines, pipes, solar panels, generators. And not only that, because we actually work for the work orders as well, risk-based inspection, incident reports, health and safety protocols. So the next one would be, here is a little diagram on how the inspection flow would look like. So firstly, the manager would create a procedure form. So if the manager receives a fault from the asset, he would then assign this task to the technician. So the technician would receive a notification from his or her mobile device, and then once the day comes, an inspection date, he would just then follow a step-by-step procedure, checking into the site, do the task, complete the checklist, and then check out. And once he completes the job, the manager will be then notified of the job itself. So once the manager will be notified, it would then analyze the results immediately. So what would be the immediate benefits with this? So firstly, it would enhance frontline worker productivity by up to 50%. So we would have to really cut back from the traditional pen and paper, resulting to a decreased human error from estimate 4% to below 1%, because at this point, everything will be digitalized. And then the final thing is that it would cut down the final report delivery time from days to actually just seconds. Because the moment you completed the checklist, you will be then able to generate a report from it, and then it will be immediately submitted to your manager, and then it would definitely analyze results as soon as possible. Also safe to say that we're very compatible with whatever mobile device that you're using. It could be also with a different operating system, whether you're using Android, iOS, or Windows. We're very much happy and we're very compatible with this. Wearables as well. AR for asset maintenance, for trainings, survey, safety and quality compliance, step-by-step procedures, and more. So the goal really of the company is that we want to really modernize your business and truly become a truly digital, data-driven organization. Okay, now I will proceed to the demonstration. So I would share to you very quickly how the product would look like, the application itself. So this is Resco inspection. And it's safe to say in the beginning that the app is very customizable. You can customize it as how the look you want it to be. It doesn't need to be in this order. It obviously depends on the company's need. So today I will be playing as a role of a schedule manager, and I will do everything online. And the scenario would be I would be scheduling task of inspection to my field technicians. So here is a dashboard, for example, and you will see a graphic overview of the maintenance plan, the incident reports, completed questionnaire, also the duration of the inspection per certain period. Here is the calendar view. You can obviously see even if it's monthly, weekly, or daily. We have schedule asset and schedule incident. I will come back to that later on. But firstly, here we have assets. So you will have the look and overview of all your assets, maintenance plan, and on the bottom part, you can see all the accounts, contacts, resources, and even the map. So, for example, the scenario would be I got a notification that there is a fault on my asset. So I would report an incident firstly. So here I would just add here. For example, let's say test broken shaft. The asset will be referring to which turbine it is, so turbine 1. And I would assign it to responsible contact, let's say Bruno Ferrari. Status is in progress, priority is high. And then I will save it. And then there's two ways to assign this incident. So one, I could just add it here on the top right. So assign it, for example, test. And the appointment time would be, for example, inspection, and it will be for Tuesday, 2 p.m. And I would assign it to, for example, Luke Oldin, and then click Save. Now, once we go back to the schedule incidents, I will see that for Luke Oldin, it's there. It's assigned at 2 p.m. So I will just click into it and I will see the duration. I can set it as how I want it to be. The inspection, I can assign which template he would need to fill out. So the maintenance manual, for example, open form, and then just click save. So that's the other one, in the other way to assign. The second one is that once you created an incident, it will all be written here on the top. So for example, this is the one I made. Let's say I would assign it to somebody else as well. So I would just drag and drop, for example, to Bob Harlow. I would put it here. And then it will be assigned to him as well. So that's the two ways to assign incident. Let's go back to the asset one. As you can see, we created some like legends. The green one with a check, it means that it's completed. The X mark, it means it's overdue. So let's say if we want to assign that overdue one, we can just like click it, and here you can, it's the same thing where you assign it to somebody else. Okay, so now if let's say you are already the technician and you were assigned to that task, here are the templates of the inspection itself. So here is sample checklist questionnaire. This how it would look like to the technician. So for example, I will assign it account name, primary contact, Bruno Ferrari. So this is very customizable. You can obviously create how complicated the question would be. It really depends on how you want it to be. A yes or no question, even if it's a fill out the blanks, or I would say multiple choices question. Here, just general safety instruction, service and maintenance. So here, yes, no, yes, for example. Also, one good thing is that you can attach a photo. For example, if I just click this one, I will choose a picture. Here, wind turbine. Here is a photo, for example, that I attach, and you can create some like tags. So check the blades. I would just drag and drop here in the blades, and there are predefined questions with it. So are there any damage or cracks in the blade? Yes or no. Here's another one, the flap shock bearings. Check scale or corrosions, yes or no, color light brown. So you can really make this and customize it yourself. Check the blade pitching. Does the movement of the pitching run smoothly? Yes or no. So you can obviously fill this one out. And then save the photo, so it will be there. Another thing is that there's a predefined questionnaire. It's a smart questionnaire. It will tell you if the answer is good or bad. So check the oil level. So if I put 20%, that it's color red. But if I say 80%, then it's good. So you can really customize this one as how you want it to be. And just continuous checklist. This, yes, it would be color green. Yes, no, red, no. And you can add more comments or add more photos to it. For example, this one. Is the test satisfactory? Yes, no, report details and more information. And you can actually end it with a signature. There's also a legally binding signature when it comes to our solution. So I will just add a signature, and here using my touchscreen laptop, I would just sign and then click save. And then lastly, you're gonna complete the report. Complete the questionnaire with a report, this one. And once you do this one, you won't be able to make any changes anymore. So do we wish to continue? Yes. And here is automatic PDF report of the inspection that I did. So here you can see all the information. So we also have a report builder that can create a PDF file that matches your specification. And then this will be directly relayed to your manager if you get the internet connection afterwards. So this is pretty much the application itself. And if you have any question, you can always let me know. Thank you very much for your time and your attention during this presentation. And I hope now you have a better understanding of the company, and very much looking forward to work with some of you in the future. Thank you.